the private contractor aspect of this. You have 500,000 private contractors who are now working essentially in this business of spying on Americans in some shape or form. According to the Washington Post, NSA officials say that only about 30 or 40 people would have had access to the information that Snowden had. I'm not sure why we should believe that at this point. That seems like, I'm not a senator, so maybe they wouldn't lie to me. But I find that hard to believe that only 30 or 40 people would have access to that. But even if that's the case, we know these spy contractors have already abused their power. We guess it was last year or 2 years ago. Anonymous leaked a bunch of information from Palantir and HB Gary Federal. You'll recall we talked about it quite a bit. They had talked about trying to basically do a rat F on Glenn Greenwald because he was a supporter of WikiLeaks. They were trying to pitch to the U.S. government, to the Chamber of Commerce, surveillance of a broad swath of liberal and left-leaning groups, unions. Now, I don't know if Booz Allen, for instance, ever uses any of the data they get or have access to in working for the U.S. government for other contracts. In other words, the Chamber of Commerce comes to Booz Allen, hypothetically, and says, we have a problem. We want to know who it is that is mocking us on Twitter. We want to know who owns that account. We want to know what's being planned in terms of protests against us. Are we to trust Booz Allen with saying, well, actually, we have a firewall for our corporate business and our government business? We don't use that data. Now, we already know that the fusion centers used their data for private companies. We know that these private companies around the country, when they thought that they were going to have a protest from Occupy, they would hire the government workers who were working on these fusion centers and get the information from them. Is there any reason to believe it doesn't go the other way, too, where Booz Allen says, oh, we have access to that data? It's just absurd. The idea that we don't think that there's going to be some type of abuse from private contractors is just absurd. It's already happened.